Hi there, Aries, and welcome back to Star-Lord's Tarot. I'm going to be doing your read from August the 27th through to September the 2nd. I shuffled the cards and went ahead and pulled them, so let's see what's going on for Aries. Okay, you have the overall energy of Major Arcana Temperance in the upright position, followed then by the Ten of Wands in the upright position. Then we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. Next, we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse position. And lastly, we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse position. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and interpret this read for you guys. Okay, first off, you have Temperance in the upright position for your overall energy. Temperance is a card that speaks of balance and just basically keeping everything tempered, in the sense that I find that balance is sort of the key to having contentment in your life and even happiness. In order to find that sort of peace, we have to balance ourselves in every aspect. It's not the easiest thing to do, because we do have, as human beings, have a tendency to go all out, especially Aries, when you guys get involved with something, say a new work project or something like that. You guys have a tendency to put your all into it, and that is really good. Very ambitious people you are, and you give your whole heart and soul to any type of project. However, it seems like for this week, there's going to be a need to be in touch with your balancing things out in several aspects of your life. First off, coming into the week, right out of the gate, you have the Ten of Wands in the upright position. Now, this is definitely a card that speaks of a need for balance, because the Ten of Wands is a card that is speaking of carrying a heavy load, way too heavy of a load. This can be in any aspect of your life. Could be working too hard, carrying too many projects, just overdoing things. We just basically have too much on our plate when the Ten of Wands comes out. So maybe for some of you guys, you have been just overdoing it, and there's a need to sort of let go of some of these responsibilities, maybe delegate if you can to other people in your family, in your household, if possible. If it's in a work situation, maybe you need to ask for assistance. Definitely, some of you are feeling really overburdened, hence the need for balance, right? Moving on, you have the energies of the Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. Well, the Five of Pentacles, when it's in the upright position, is a card of feeling left out in the cold. On a financial level, it could mean that we feel we don't have enough finances for the things that we want to do. It can also just be representing security. Maybe we feel like we're losing some of our security in some realm. Could even be on the job front. Maybe some of you are worried about job security, things like that. In the reverse position, however, this is sort of pointing back towards the Four of Pentacles in the upright position, which is when we're holding on to what we already have. So it could be for some of you, you were terribly worried recently about finances, or about your security at job or home or something like that. And now you're feeling a little bit safer on that front. However, it could be that now you sort of feel like, phew, I dodged that bullet. I'm just going to hold on to what I have, because it's going back to the Four of Pentacles, which is that of holding on tightly to those things we have obtained. So for some of you, that is what is going on. It's maybe you just, like I said, dodged a bullet recently on the security work or financial front. So that is definitely good news. Moving forward towards the weekend, which would be the 1st and 2nd of September, the beginning of the month, you have the energies of the Eight of Wands in the reverse position. The Eight of Wands upright, it speaks of a lot of communication, going back and forth, and everything sort of being up in the air, but projects and so forth are in the works. There's communication, and it's clear communication. However, when the card is in the reverse position, this often speaks of communication is kind of going awry. And in this respect, and it's not really all that surprising considering the Mercury retrograde period will still be going on. It doesn't start moving forward until, I believe, the 5th of September. So this would be sort of the tail end of the Mercury retrograde. So maybe for some of you, you're dealing with a lot of communication glitches. Could be even representing computer crashes, things like that. All things concerning communication. So misunderstandings can also happen when this card comes up in reverse. So just sort of watch, check, and double check your communications. This has been coming up. This card has been coming up in reverse for a lot of signs lately, and you know, probably due to the Mercury retrograde. So just I'd watch things like make sure that you back up all the important information on your computer, things like that. Just sort of check on that, and if you do hear information and get information, make sure that it is correct, because this could be representing misunderstandings, you know, in a big way. Especially when it's paired to your last card here is that of the Ace of Swords in the reverse position. When the Ace of Swords is in the upright position, this is a card of clear communication. This is like cutting through the BS and getting right to the point and clear, concise communication. However, it's in the reverse. So when it's in the reverse position, this can often speak of again, it's sort of mirroring the Eight of Wands in reverse. This is a lack of clarity. This is perhaps important information that you're waiting on, Aries, or someone is waiting on important information from you to move ahead with something, and it's just not coming in, not at this time. This can sometimes indicate a delay. This card is the last card in your read, so it's going towards the weekend, so it could be for some of you that are waiting for some information. It just simply doesn't come in at the time you needed to, wanted to, or expected to, and so you may have to wait throughout the weekend, maybe till next week, until the information that you need comes through. So all I can say here is the balance as the overall energy for this read is definitely positive, because if we can find a way to balance things out, balance out our emotions, balance out our mental activity, balance out our finances, and all of that, that's why I believe that the Temperance card came up here for you guys, because of what is going on the communication level, thoughts level, and financial level, and even on the work level. Like, you guys just seem to be a little bit out of balance. Some things are going on that's causing a lot of you know, putting a lot of things on your plate and a lot of duties and responsibilities. So the universe is just asking you to find some balance to help smooth these energies out going into next week. I hope this reading helped you, Aries, and if it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, you guys have a wonderful week. Bye for now.